Hey, what's up guys, it's Fish here and welcome back to episode 4 of my start campaign for Westeros Total War. We last left off, we managed to reclaim Moat Cailin away from the Ironborn, which was great, and then Howland Reed took the majority of Galbert Glover's infantry and he is pushing northwards to go and actually take back Torrhen Square. I feel like fighting over Torrhen Square, taking the cities, will be better than going after this army, because then we just kind of push them back and stop them from being able to recruit. So that's what we're going to do. So yeah, as I said, we moved over a lot of our forces to Howland Reed to go and reclaim the north, and Galbert Glover took as many of the Manly soldiers he could, and he's bringing them down towards Robb, who is currently besieging Hornvale. Also, as you can see, I asked last episode what you guys think I should do, whether I should have Fog of War on or off, and you guys decided, I think with about 24%, which is quite a lot of a margin in favor of you want to see everything, which is cool. I think that's, you know, I think you guys made the right decision, because I think, you know, the whole thing about Westeros Total War is being able to see, you know, what the Reach are doing, what Stannis doing, what's Renly doing. I think that's really, really cool and I like it, so that's why I'm going to enjoy it for this campaign. However, I definitely do understand where you guys are coming from, those of you who don't want it and think that we should only be able to see what we can see, because it does kind of kill the element of surprise, you know. I can see that the Lannisters have 5 armies here and they have 2 armies over here, you know, and that kind of does take away a bit from the campaign, but I think hopefully being able to see what all the other factions are doing and kind of adding that to the story will make up for it. I think it'd be different if, say, for example, the Fog of War was more like later games like Warhammer and Attila and Rome. I think that's kind of has a better Fog of War mechanic. But you know, I think this will be cool. So hopefully you guys enjoy it, and apologies if you just really didn't want it. Unfortunately, that is how we're going to be playing with it. So we have a ton of men at the moment, which is really good. We're also recruiting some more right here. We're actually going to pick up another unit of archers, and we're literally just sending down troops as fast as we can down to Robb to try and reinforce him, because at the moment his army is looking somewhat weak, which isn't good. As well as that, I'm like 90% sure that I have not installed the Game of Thrones mod correctly, because I've got all of these pictures and stuff. I'm not sure if that is correct or not, but yeah, I'm not 100% sure. But what we're going to do is we're going to pick up another unit of Riverland Swordsmen, because I think for now, or a unit of Riverland Swordsmen, I think for now we're going to have to use them swordsmen in my army, because obviously I don't want to recruit any Lannister units, but using Riverland soldiers in my armies is fine, I think. So what we'll do is we'll end the turn. Wyler Mormont wants to marry Brandon. No, thank you. I don't want to marry her. We're actually up to 2nd in production as well. Oh yeah, also I should say as well, a massive thank you to everyone who is leaving the story comments down below. It's so cool going through all the comments and reading the stories that you guys have come up with, which kind of goes into this campaign. So again, if you guys want to see more of this campaign, make sure to go ahead and interact with them stories and stuff, because it's so cool to see, and it's amazing that you guys are spending the time doing that. So we could go ahead and initiate the siege at Hornvale, because obviously the Lannisters have a bunch of armies around us, but I think for now we're just going to stick at what we've got. I'm also going to advance these Lannister soldiers down to the Golden Tooth to help out here. We don't really have a lot of strong soldiers there whatsoever. I could also just get rid of these guys as well. They're pretty pointless. Like, what are we going to do with them as well? Not really a lot, so we'll just get rid of them at Pink Maiden. Galbert Glover is making his long road down. It's taking, what, 4 or 5 more turns to get down here. And then we've got all of these reinforcements as well. We'll send Roderick back. Obviously, he is our master at arms. And you guys go after Torrhen Square, because Torrhen Square should just be an all easy ass battle. Do I want to send anything else down? Okay, cool. So this is our next batch of reinforcements. Obviously, besides Brand. Yeah, you guys come down here. And this should be nice. We just want to constantly flood men down here to Galbert Glover and to the other forces. I think as well, because we're making some decent money. I'm going to build some ships from the Flint's Fingers. We can even, you know, arguably send some horses or some men down on these ships. And I think they're pretty cheap to actually upkeep as well. Only 100 gold. So we're going to pick up some sailors. They're not amazing, but they'll get the job done, I assume. Obviously, it would make more sense to build units from White Harbor, because we can actually get some pretty good ships. You know, we can get a galley, which I believe a galley is. Yeah, the galley is really good. So much better, but again, it would take us so long to get it all the way around. There's no rivers we could sail down and kind of get it the other side of the neck, so we're going to have to do what we're doing. We could also try and get the Vale into our war. I don't know what they like. We probably wouldn't get an alliance here. Very demanding. What if I gave you that and gave you that And some money maybe, but I don't really want to give you any money. We'll see. What if I gave you 1,000 gold? Would that make you happy? We could get an alliance with them, maybe.
I must say.
Rejected, but it's not barely rejected, so there's still quite a way to go. I think they want a bit more money than what I'm willing to give them. It does look like that the Tullys have actually pushed back from Banefall, almost giving it up to them. 6 turns here until they're done. I have to be very careful though with Rob, very careful. And it does look like the entire Lannister army is going to the Stony Steppe to push back Garland, Tyrell. Tyrells have a few soldiers along the border. Oh, the Old Oak is also under siege, and if the Tyrells don't send any soldiers, the Lannisters are going to beat them back. How's Renly doing? Renly is still just chilling. The Crown Lands have come sent an army over here to help at Stone Dance, away from Captain Merrick. And Stannis is just chilling still. Cool, that's interesting. Yeah, it'd be so nice if a Vale just came out, but they have so many good units. I wonder if I gave them Pink Maiden, if they would come and help me or not. I wonder. But we'll just continue to end our turn, make our way to Torrent Square. Marsh. No, I don't need you. 10 grand is way too much for me, unfortunately. We're actually up to 2nd in production. House Stannis and House Arryn are at war. Ooh, would you guys be more likely to make an alliance with me now? Because we're already at war with Stannis, so we're still very demanding. Yeah, even though you're at war with them. I mean, that's going to be interesting because Stannis, yeah, I think they declared war on Stannis. Wow, that's so random. And you can see at Storm Dance the Crown Lands were victorious. That's why I'm like really like, I prefer it like this because we can just see what everyone else is doing. And I think it adds a lot to the story. It doesn't look like House Tyrell are making moves towards King's Landing. They retreated from the Stony Steppe because of House Lannister obviously reinforcing it. We're just continuing to siege this out. I think we can always retreat as well if we need to. And obviously we have these reinforcements on their way as well. A couple more units of Riverlands infantry, which I guess will replace a few of these. Should we just? These are quite good infantry, but I think we'll just do that. You know, make us some fatter units of Stark infantry, and everything else is fine. This army's a mess now as well, which really does agitate my OCD of just like everything needs to be perfect. Galbert Glover continuing to make his long journey down. That's why maybe getting these ships up here, being able to transport troops from like the Twins just round, you know, deep into the Lannister territory, like here maybe, could be a really good idea. It also gives us opportunity to hit Pike, you know, start taking away against the Greyjoys. Continuing to make our way to Torrent Square. You guys are obviously already moving. This is a nice amount of infantry as well we're sending down. Roderick, go back into the castle. Okay, cool. And I think Torrent Square, I guess Torrent Square needs more cheap men if they can get them. Yeah, just some Riverland spearmen. You guys are so cheap, so just levy the infantry. I think that's kind of the way they want this to happen, is these guys are really cheap because that's like kind of just forcing the farmers and stuff to come into an army, whereas getting these Riverland swordsmen is more like the professional, you know, infantry. So I'm sure that will show in class. Or the Tullys are manning up Maidenpool pretty heavily. And I guess we just end the turn again. Our economy is doing really well now. Taking the Golden Tooth away from the Lannisters, and we can't afford any of this. It's way too much money. Yeah, taking that away from the Lannisters is just really helping us out. The mine, having that mine is just so nice. I guess we'll rebuild these. We'll rebuild the castle at least, but there's no point. I'm not going to have any Lannisters in my army. I guess we could argue that we have Lannisters in our army for the sole reason of, like, you know, we're like reinforcing our infantry. Are we taking anyone out of this army, or are we leaving it as is? I guess we'll do that and send him the swordsman, because the swordsman obviously going to be a bit better. And then you guys just go back to the Golden Tooth. Rob has pretty much a full stack army, and he's just going to continue to see. I mean, we could attack it, right? If we were to auto-resolve it, the auto-resolve really isn't even that much in our favour. We've got Andros Brax. I guess he does have a lot of... Oh, yeah, these dismounted Westeros Knights are really good. I guess we'll just continue to starve them out, and hopefully that'll slowly put it in our favour. Galbert Glover is so close with his Manderley reinforcements. This is going to be so useful, because the Manderley Knights and the Manderley Swordsmen are just going to come to our aid in a desperate time. And obviously when this turns on, we can maybe even start getting a secondary army as well, which would be very nice. Or some more Northern Infantry. We'll pick that up and maybe just some more spearmen and like a unit of archers each, and then we'll probably start sending down another army as well. Turin Square can just be taken now, I assume. 61 men? Why is the balance of power like... We'll attack at night just because it gives Howland Reed an extra time. We lost 20... Yeah, we lost 27 men. Ransom. We'll be accepted. Cool. It doesn't really matter to me. We just get a bit of gold. We're just going to maintain local elite because it is our city, so... Repair the castle. And retrain the infantry as well. For now. So yeah, nice. We managed to take back another bit of land away from the Greyjoys. So the only province that the Greyjoys have is Deepwood Motte, which we're going to have to go deep into the Wolfwoods to try and take back and obviously defeat this army right here. We should be able to do it, but yeah, this is going to just pretty much secure our hold on the north now. Really, really nicely. Yeah, they're obviously... Are they reinforcing? No, it's just some ships there. Okay, good.
That's right, fool. It's an enemy ship.
I guess we're going to recruit some more Riverland infantry. Or we could get some dismounted Riverland knights. I imagine they're really good, but they are pretty expensive. How's our economy looking? We could have some, for sure. Okay, let's pick up another unit of spearmen, and we'll pick up one unit of the knights. Actually, let's screw it. We're going to have two, because what I want to do is I want to have go back up to 2 armies. And obviously, at this current time, we can't go back up to 2 armies. Obviously, we have Rob's, but I want, obviously, either John Umber or Galbert Glover to have an army of their own. Obviously, Rob's army is going to be the strongest, but...
I'll rip off your head and die.
Yeah, you guys are making your way down. Good, good, good. And then we're recruiting these guys to send down another stack towards Rob. It's basically just like our supply lines making their way down. Because I feel like as the Starks, you have to do this because you're fighting a war so far away. Whereas if you play any other faction, you can easily retrain your armies and stuff. Whereas everyone else, you really are up against it. So let's end the turn again. The north is literally almost ours. We just have 1 army left to kill and then take back that last province. We don't need a Riswell. We cannot afford. We can afford it, but I don't want to. We are the largest faction as well. Our kingdom has truly grown to become an empire for you know. Now we're all the largest area of civilization. Nice, that's good. I'm happy with that. All our castles and stuff have been repaired. Awesome. Again, this is only like, we might as well just continue to starve this out, right? I guess we could attack it, but I'm literally just waiting down here anyway until Galbert Glover turns up with more reinforcements. So, you know, I'm in no real rush. Where is Galbert Glover as well? He's actually almost down here, is he? Oh, right here. Yeah, 3 turns. 4 turns. Yeah, 3 turns until he's down here. Then we can take Hornvale, replenish our forces. And I guess we can really start to talk about maybe pushing into Silverhill. The Golden Tooth looks more than strong enough to push us back. But I think the Lannisters are really worried about the Tyrells. They have also taken the Old Oak away from the Tyrells. The Tyrells are starting to send some soldiers. The Lannisters are technically within striking distance of Highgarden, if they wanted to. Stannis is moving northwards with his army, I guess, to go ahead and lift the blockade of Dragonstone. Yeah, I thought he might have gone down to Rainhouse with his army after taking Evenfall, but I guess not. And the Vale aren't really doing much with their forces. He has also dispatched Captain Stefan to, I guess, you know, scout out Rook's Rest. The Tullys just look like they're about to, you know, push into the Crown Lands. They've got a lot of armies making their way. The Boltons look like they're doing nothing for now, which is, again, absolutely fine. So, again, we're literally just really waiting for our reinforcements to get down here. And you guys are actually replenishing soldiers, I think, to some extent, or at least upgrading them to better armor, which is fine with me. So we'll wait 1 more turn, and then we'll probably push on this army, try and kill it. If we have any reinforcements as well, I guess I will send them.
My king.
And yeah, I guess we'll send down our last... This is like the last reinforcements I'm going to send down to Rob for now. Because I think I need to now reinforce our soldiers. Yeah, I think we now need to reinforce our soldiers up here. With some pikemen as well. Reinforce Howland Reed with next turn, and then... That's cool. So the rest of our armies are coming down. Craigon Frey, no thank you. Oh, okay, so they are actually reinforcing this, so maybe we do need to pounce and take... I think we have to try and take this now. I guess we'll fight it as well, because why not? We don't really have the best, you know, set of infantry, but having the extra Riverland Spearmen is going to be useful. I guess we'll attack at night as well. We've been sieging them for a while. Hopefully they're exhausted, extremely hungry. Because if we can take this, then we can take, you know, we can hold it as a defensive formation against any Lannister strikes. So yeah, let's go ahead and do this. And this will obviously also give us lots of money. So let's jump into the battle. And we will see what the Lannisters are made of. Now, granted, they do have some really good units, but we have three pieces of artillery, which we're just going to bombard the walls with, destroy the gates, and then push up our army. It looks pretty cool as well. It's not too dark for us. We have lots of siege towers as well. So let's get all our siege towers and move them back quickly. Like so. Yeah, and then we'll have our artillery pieces on the front line. We actually get really close here, so we're going to do that. Yeah, so the artillery can just literally bombard this area, destroying... I think I want to destroy one part of the wall and the gate, and then we'll also destroy... We'll also probably push... Like, I don't really want a ton of our siege towers to actually make it to the wall. Maybe just these these Riverland infantry, because these guys are expendable somewhat. Because I can replenish these guys, where I can't replenish my Stark infantry until I get men back from the north. So, well, actually, get back on it and just move it over here. Okay, so all our archers again can form up. These guys will probably be pushed forward just to start harassing the enemy when the main assault happens. Then we have all our Stark swordsmen, like so. Obviously, all our cavalry as well can just go off. Our cavalry isn't really needed. Rob can leave, or not leave the men, but he can kind of stay up front. Then we have like our pikemen and our halberdiers. Oh yeah, we also maybe want these northern infantrymen to move up as well at some point. I think that's good. So cool, let's start with bombardment then of the walls. I'm hoping I'm not in range of anything. I don't think I will be. So yeah, let's break forward. I think we break forward this because we can we not destroy this? Yeah, there we go. So start the bombardment of this place right here. Then we'll break through this part of the wall. And maybe we'll even get some kills back here as well. Obviously, we can't see any of the enemy soldiers, but the flaming shots seem to be doing a great amount of damage. And obviously, we have like 6-7 shots coming in all at once. And lots of ammunition as well. So we'll try and break down that part of the wall. Oh yeah, there you go. They're reinforcements. We might even get like a stray shot. But let's see what they're made of. So they got some halberdiers. These guys aren't anything crazy. The Lannister cavalry making its way up. And then these guys are the ones we have to be scared of, I think. Oh, yes, nice! That's some good hits there. That's some really good hits there. Oh, I am not complaining here whatsoever. I don't think we're doing a lot of damage, right? So I'm actually going to go to normal shot with the catapults. Oh, we can't actually destroy this section of the wall, I don't think. It's not letting me. So I guess we'll change focus over here. We destroyed the tower, though. Yeah, and the gatehouse, which is something we wanted to do anyway. So can we now... Yeah, we can't even do that, but we can send these guys around here, I guess. Yeah, look how deadly our artillery is. We do some pretty crazy damage. I want to take this slow and steady, because obviously slow and steady does win the race. That's going to be good for us. It's just going to open up an easy breach for us for our assault. And now we'll take all our artillery again, and we'll focus down this gate now as well. And I guess now what we'll do is we'll start setting up the siege towers to start making their way up. So we'll push our siege tower there, and I guess you guys can come along as well. And I guess you guys can come just behind as these guys destroy the gate. And then I guess the units to just go up and try and push the gate will be our pikemen and our... Yeah, our pikemen and our halberds will be the ones in. Rob can make his way up a little bit as well. And the archers can start to get a little bit into range. Good. So we've destroyed the burning oil. We've destroyed the gatehouse. We've made a breach. Is there anything we can shoot out of interest back here? Probably we can try and start hitting some of these guys. I wouldn't mind getting rid of these dudes. Let's just try. Why not? We're probably going to hit a large portion of this, actually. So it's maybe not worth it, but we'll give it a go, right? Why not? Yeah, we're not getting anywhere near. What about over here? Can we try and hit these guys? Maybe we can. And we'll go on the flaming shot. Why not? It'd be somewhat interesting. So yeah, you guys go there. You guys go there. Yeah, nowhere near, unfortunately. But there's no harm in doing that. And I guess we'll start to move up our missiles as well. Oh, that's not actually too bad. Somewhat close. Yeah, actually, we're not going to do anything. We're not going to be able to destroy that. It's so annoying we can't make a breach here. I wish I would have known that, because I could have definitely have done other stuff with my catapults. I probably would have put my catapults like along here and attacked this wall with my siege towers. So yeah, you guys start to make your way up. We have a pikeman as well, and the pikemen start to make your way up. And then I guess we'll stick up some of our infantry as well, some of our Starkmen, and all these archers should be running up now as well. Come and help out your brothers. Get your asses up here, because I want the archers to be hammering this line as best as they can. Come on, just one shot would be so goddamn nice. How are these towers still shooting? They're not just... I destroyed the gatehouse, not the towers. Okay, destroy the towers then, boys. I thought I destroyed the towers and the gatehouse. I thought they were one, but I guess not. So yeah, just focus them down. I'm hoping we can destroy maybe one of them. Yes, because if you go too far down, it says that. But if you go up, it says something different. Okay, just shoot it with normal shots now. Okay, halberds go down and go through, boys. Pikemen go through, take these guys on. Our archers, all missiles, should be up now. Hammer their archers over here. Oh, nice. The walls are down. Walls are mine as the halberds bake their way forward. Now, the halberds are pretty bad, so we do have to be very careful at that factor. This tower's about to go down, which is good. All our missile fire is coming in, though. Hopefully, absolutely slaughtering these guys.
The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
We got any more infantry to bring up out of interest? Probably not too much. This tower's about to go down as well. Especially with all the archer fires. What are you guys doing? Come on, boys. Just shoot them. All this archer fire is pretty horrific. And we'll send up the rest of our sword infantry to come help out as well. Actually, no, the sword infantry should go there, and the spear infantry... Oh, no, these are both sword infantry. Let's try and break through here. Because the pikemen are probably going to be struggling a little bit against the Westerland Knights. So having some reinforcements can't go badly. Yeah, especially now these guys are up here as well. That would be great.
Our enemy have nowhere to hide now.
Yeah, as soon as these guys come down, I'll obviously stop the missile fire. We're pushing in with sword infantry now as well. I'm hoping these guys, these halberds, can just hold. And maybe even kill the enemy general as well a little bit. Boys, just get in. Are we breaking down here yet? No, our infantry's still climbing up. What have we got here? The Riverland infantry? Yeah, the Riverland infantry are moving up. And you guys are coming up here. Once these guys are up here, they should be able to then surround the reinforcements here. Our missiles are going to be getting ready to hold fire any second now. We're really trying to make a breach there. I mean, these guys don't really know what they're shooting at. They're just trying their best to get as many arrows over the breach as possible. Okay, boys, hold your fire now. We'll go down to normal speed as well. Oh, there's actually quite a lot of infantry still up here. I'm surprised how many men they actually had. I didn't think they had this many soldiers, but I guess they did. Also, how did this artillery piece get all its ammunition there back? I guess you guys can like come round here maybe and try and start shooting the dudes over here. How are we doing? We've pretty much killed all these Westerland Knights. Good, good, good. I guess I'm going to bring up a unit of my own cavalry. Let's go ahead and actually, let's go ahead and commit... Oh, well, actually, all our cavalry is full strength. I was going to say, let's try and commit a weaker unit of cavalry, but they're all pretty much full strength, which is fine. Our swords should be... Yeah, our Riverland swords should be slaughtering these guys. Our spearmen are making their way slowly but surely up the siege tower. Good. Sword infantry are struggling. The dismounting knights are just so goddamn good. It's a hard, hard job to beat them. I'm hoping with the support of the cavalry, which is making its way up. I don't want to throw Robin just because I don't really trust him. Like, obviously I trust him, but I don't want him to die. There's 18 Lannister infantrymen left. Are our archers up here yet? The archers are up here now. If you guys can, just like shoot. What do they have over here? Let's go shoot like these Westerland swords here. Got some spear v spear action on the wall. Our swords are surrounded by some dismounted knights as well. Yeah, we're actually going to lose over here, which we can maybe then turn to our advantage. Even though we've lost our soldiers here, maybe we can just then turn our focus onto killing that bodyguard with missile fire. We'll send them there, and then we'll also send a pikeman right like so. And then, do we have any more infantry to send up? I'm sure we do. Plenty. Yeah, you guys make your way up slowly, and then we also have some of these knights. We're actually going to push through here. Yeah, the Manly Knights or the Northman Knights can break their way through here. We also have this, which we're actually going to just drop and send up the Northernmen. Because at the moment, we're obviously being outflanked here, but we're going to obviously turn that around very, very soon as we pour in more infantry through here. I guess we could send Rob in. Fuck it, let's just send Rob in, and we'll obviously silence our missiles as well. We'll tell them to shoot something over here. Yeah, you guys change your focus. Go focus that. Rob's going to go in because he is the young wolf after all. Brave, brave Stark men. Taking some missile fire. What are you guys still doing? I told you guys to shoot something else, please. No longer shoot these guys. He's going to go try and kill the general because you can obviously cause a mass rout against the enemy ranks as well. Captured some of the buildings. Rally to your lord. More infantry making its way up. So we probably definitely lose more men actually fighting it. But I think it's so much funner to actually fight it than not to.
Only half the enemy force remains.
That's good. Yeah, is all of this done now? Good, good, good. Okay, this cavalry. I guess I'm just going to run this cavalry to the city center. If they don't have anything here, then why would we not just go and take it? Rob can continue to fight. I guess Rob can come along here. Good. I get scared every single time when that happens. I'm like, damn, is Rob going to die? Please, for the love of God, no. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and send some soldiers back on the wall now, Ben. And we obviously also have these Manly Knights as well. I think they're going to be trying to send some more reinforcements down. The Archer Fire is coming in against the Swordsman. We have a lot of missiles to actually send. I guess you guys come around here and try and help out. You guys charge into these guys. Oh, they're actually... Ooh, are they routing? Oh, some of them are routing. The other ones are shaking. Good. All the archers hold fire now. No need for you guys to be shooting anymore. Yeah, just run them down, cavalry, please. If we can just capture all these guys, then that's going to be a good little bit of bounty for us. The rest of our cavalry is going to the city centre. Just win the day. It's the easiest way to just minimize casualties. I guess Rob's going to come down and help fight over here as well.
Men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Yeah, just capture as many men as possible. But yeah, it looks like we are going to be taking this province away from the enemy forces. I've got a pikeman in the back now as well. Yeah, capturing all these dismounted knights is going to be a huge bounty. We're going to continue just to try and capture these guys because I'm not sure if we actually get to ransom them. Actually, I don't think we do get to ransom them, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure you don't in the siege battle.
Christendom will be in awe of the victory we have won here today.
So yeah, I did lose 400 men, which is quite a lot. But to be fair, it was a siege battle, and if I was to auto-resolve it, I probably would have lost similar amounts of men. I think that was, you know, still cool to watch the siege battle anyway. They rejected. Like, what can I do if they reject me, you know? So Hornvale has now been taken by us. I guess we'll influx the nobles just for a bit more money. We'll immediately repair the city. And we'll also retrain these guys. I'm also going to merge up as well as best as I can. To try and make these guys just, you know, as healthy. Obviously, if we do get under attack again. If they do decide to start sieging Rob, then it's probably going to be in a bit of a tricky situation. But the last battle left so few of our foes alive that their army just died. The recruitment is mad in the north. Financial has gone up again. Our economy, oh, look at that money we're getting. Let's literally just spam out with the land soldiers. And I guess we'll send over the dismounted knights as well. Yeah, you guys go to the Golden Tooth. The infantry have turned up. So we're gonna be able to field. Oh, why did you go that way? Oh, I did not mean to click that. I could have easily have just microed him around, but he's going that way now. I guess it gives time for the other reinforcements to turn up, which are slowly getting their way down here. Yeah, we're easily going to be able to have 2 full stacks again. And I'm hoping I can keep a constant reinforcement like selection going, that we will be able to just, you know, constantly keep them 2 armies resupplied. So I guess we'll leave a unit back here. I guess I'm going to merge as well a little bit. Send you guys back to Winterfell. And everyone else can come my way. We will leave this 1 unit of archers back there. And we'll start marching towards this. I do want to reinforce though first, so we can maybe even auto-resolve that battle against the Ironborn. So we will bide our time a little bit, get some more soldiers in that army. Moat Caelan recruit any more men. You can get some more northern infantry. Great, we will pick that up. And some more northern spearmen. We'll grab that. What about at White Harbour? Any more infantry? We can get some more spearmen, which I guess I'm just going to pick up just so we have men. We have the economy to do it after taking away these Lannister provinces. I don't know why I'm still going after the Lannisters in this campaign, because as I said, like, all my goal was against the Lannisters was to simply take out Tywin, kill Jaime, and then take out King's Landing, and then I would have won my conditions. But I'm still kind of pushing against the Lannisters. I'm going to leave this little line here, though, because I don't want to fight the Reach. And obviously, I'm at war with the Reach. Oh, no, maybe I'm not. I'm not at war with the Reach. Oh, okay, that makes things a lot easier. I thought I was. I'm just at war with Renly. And I guess the Reach didn't go to war with me, which is good. I'm actually going to bring my diplomat down now. I know we have been trying to get an alliance with House Aram. I don't know that they are joining, but for now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to push my dude down. I'm going to try and maybe make Renly back on side. You know, maybe make friends with Renly. So it's going to take us a couple turns to do that, but we're used to these turns. We've got our force there, some replenishment. Again, we're not getting any of these Westerland infantrymen. I mean, I guess we could arguably say that, the Westerlands decided that they wanted to, you know, they bent the knee to rob after taking the house, you know, bent the knee, or something along them lines. But again, I think I'm just going to stick with this style, because I kind of like the idea that I can't just, you know, recruit a ton of Westerland troops in the Westerlands, and I can just buff up my armies. I kind of like the idea that I'm having to funnel troops away from home, because we're fighting such a distant war. I kind of like that idea. So yeah, next turn we will push on to the Greyjaw. The Greyjaw is actually running away, which is fine with me, because we are obviously focusing them down. What do you want me to do? You want me to take this? I'm not going to take that. That's way too far away. Oh, you want me to blockade it? And it will give me some units. I actually do need units, because my economy is pretty good. But we obviously do not want to go near... Oh, this is Victoron as well. We definitely want to avoid him if we can. So let's just like hide here, and hopefully we're in this little coastal thing. We won't see him, and then we'll be able to make it down towards this province. We definitely don't want to engage Victoron. Castle's been repaired at Hornvale. Nice. So the Lannister army has been pushed back. The Tullys are really making their name worth towards Casterly Rock. Tyrells are also pushing in. Nice. The Lannisters are screwed. We can eat these guys up and then just push towards King's Landing. That's going to be great. I'm hoping by the time I finish this campaign as well, we will be able to get our hands on 1.0. Maybe I'll be able to get a beta build from the developers, which would be absolutely awesome. No, guys, just come this way. What the hell? Oh, there's a bandit army blocking the twins. That's so annoying. That's so annoying. Bandit armies blockading the twins, so we're having to go all the way around. My friend Galbert. Soon enough, my friend, you will be here. More reinforcements on their way as well. And we're just going to basically form up a really nice army. We have so much money now, which is good. Riverlands Cavalry, we could get some of that. Maybe just more of this would be good. But I guess I also want to be recruiting more men from the north as well. So do we have anything we can upgrade up here? I guess we could also get some crop rotations, even though it's so pointless because we just don't need it. But I guess there is no harm in picking them up. We will get this though for sure, so we can recruit more men. And I guess we'll finally repair we'll finally repair Moat Caelan as well. And we'll just pick that up. Why not? We have the money to do it, and the Godswood here. Okay, so we're at turn 20. Things are looking pretty good so far. I'm definitely happy with the way things are going. Our main objective right now is just to simply kill these guys. So we will be making our way over, trying to take on the last Greyjoy army, and then we just have to make our way over here. It takes us a while, but that'll be fine. So everyone here is its own king right now. House Joffrey is king, House Renly has its own king, and pretty much everyone has declared themselves. This is literally the war of the 5 kings right now. And we also obviously have our own diplomat as well, making his way down. Why is...
Daughter of Scotland.
What? Since when did Sansa... When was Sansa a thing? Because I swear when I went over here and looked at my agents, I couldn't see Sansa. Yeah, I guess we must have just got her. Okay, cool. Who do we want to try and get an alliance with then?
Yes.
I mean, this is like obviously a bit weird.
Am I to offer a simple proposal?
Oh, no unmarried generals. Okay, well I guess Sansa, come over here.
Shall I represent Scotland?
This would be really good, right? A marriage. So who should... Let me know in the comments down below. Who should we marry Sansa to? I guess maybe she's like escaped or something.
Happily, sire.
Maybe we can try and marry her to Renly. If obviously Renly's probably already married to Marjorie, but we can give it a go, right? There's no harm in trying that. For sure. Cool. Cool. So we're going to end one more turn, and then I'm going to end the episode here, I think. It's a little bit shorter than the normal ones, but I want to kind of get your opinions and see what you guys think. Oh, Medja Snow. He's actually really good as well. But alas, I guess I do start to need more commanders. Yeah, we're actually going to pick up the next commander we come across, I think. House Martell and House Tyrell are at war. Wow, the Martells have seen an opportunity here whilst all the Tyrell units northwards to push in. Because, yeah, the Tyrell armies have come in and there's been quite a few scraps. You can see all these wounded Lannister armies and wounded Tyrell armies as well. Try and find Renly? Where is Renly? Can we see him anywhere? See where he is?
Come and get me, you.
No, I can't really see him. Is Stannis? Where is Stannis gone back to? Oh, Stannis is actually at Rook's Rest. That's cool. He's actually pushing on King's Landing, or at least the Crown Lands. Okay, cool. So I'm going to end the episode here, and what I'm going to do for the next episode is I'm going to build up my army so that before I start recording in the next episode, we're going to have 2 full stacks, or at least we will be very close to having 2 full stacks. Galbert Glover will have an army, and then we'll also give Rob a full-strength army of Riverland units, as well as the forces of the Manderleys coming down. And we've also got, obviously, all the... Where are you guys going? Why would you go all this way? It just makes no sense. Oh, because they're blocking the bridge. Yeah, the rebels are actually blocking all of these bridges. That's really annoying. Just come down, boys. You can combine and take on anything in your path. And also this army as well. Just all go down there and combine. That's pretty much their full stack anyway. And we'll also, whilst you guys are there as well. More infantry. More infantry. We do have 3 generals down in the south, so we can definitely, constantly keep our men replenished. Nice, yeah. Good. Victoron has gone away. Good. Just come over here. Come down here, and we'll get down there. Because if we get some more infantry, we can bring it down. I think I will obviously also take the next general I get, just to help, ferry troops down south. So cool. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this campaign part. We're making good money still, which is good. Make sure to drop a like and a comment down below if you have. Let me know what you think I should do with Sansa, and I'll see you guys next time, and fish out.